This is Tom Matt's Boomers Rock Radio. Connect with our show this week. Want to send Tom an email? Send it to tom@boomersrock.us. Now, back to the show.
Remember, if you're ready to improve your life today, visit boomersrock.us or my email, tom@boomersrock.us. Very simple. On Target Living is one of our sponsors, and we're very happy to try to promote Chris Johnson and what he's doing. It will help you by going to ontargetliving.com. Your life will improve one small step at a time with On Target Living. Visiting with Craig Culver and Angela Taylor today, and it's the day of our award ceremony, the secret award ceremony that we had been setting up with Mary's help and all the staff. There's so many, Paul and everyone over there in Wisconsin, who I finally met Mary today in person, talked to her on the phone this week. And yeah, everybody was so excited about the award, and it was amazing how they jumped on board with everything and trying to coordinate. And I thank everyone. I want to thank all the staff at Culvers for helping us pull this together and surprise. And we actually got it done, didn't we, Angela? We actually surprised. I was calling it undercover sting.
Well, you were under the radar because I didn't hear anything, and that is really unusual.
You seem like a person who has always got your finger on the pulse of just about everything that's happening in your life.
Oh, I try to.
Yeah.
I'm very passionate that way.
You think we can tell? When we first met, I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. We're going to digress, as I like to do a lot of times. The radio show hadn't been on WGHN at all yet. We were still in the planning stages. We were getting ready to go. This is last fall. And we would actually go on air in October. But Angela, my wife Sandy, and I, we were here at the station doing a patio party. And Angela and I sat down for, how long did we sit and talk? It was a while.
Yes, it was
an hour and a half or so. I know I got sunburned, and we were talking, and I knew immediately then I have to get this lady on the radio show. And she's like, "What's this Boomers Rock thing? What are you doing actually?" But I think she really got the drift of where we were coming from. And then once we got the show scheduled, I started to find out more about the culture of Culvers and the multi-generational, because I really didn't know that much about it. And you started to enlighten me as far as the and it's like, oh, we were meant to be here, because that's what I'm all about, is this multi-generational relationships and building the love between our families and our generations and all this. And Larry Cooper came in, and so it was it's been magic and working with you guys, and I want to thank you so much for that. It was great. So I'm really happy. You can tell I'm stoked still about being able to share that award with you and Craig coming over here and meeting everybody. It's great. We're talking about family. I want to move into the community service area. Culvers has again another part of their culture that they really emphasize helping their communities. Angela, first you're here for this patio party. That's how we met. It was a community service thing.
Yes.
You're out there. You're giving away product.
Yes.
And talk about the community service aspect of Culvers and what why do you do it?
I do what I do because I feel that I have been very, very fortunate to have the community and surrounding communities that support us. And one way for me to say thank you to them is to give back to the community. And I give back to the community in different ways. I have a kids' night every third Monday of the month, and I bring in a balloon artist and a face painter, and we do activities, and it's all free. That's my way of saying thank you to the families for coming into the restaurant and supporting us.
You do that every third
Monday of the month.
Every third Monday of the month. Okay.
5 to 8, yes. That's my plug.
Okay, no, that's good. That's good.
But I'm also involved with the U.S. Coast Guard. And they go out and they do safety checks. And when the children have their life vest on, they get a custard coin.
Okay, let's stop there, because here in Grand Haven is a resort community in West Michigan, because people all over the country could be hearing this on the podcast. Talk about the Coast Guard. They have the Coast Guard Week here, and they have a lot of water, and so this is a safety issue.
Yes.
So go ahead and kind of explain. I just wanted to make sure that people understood that, we have this Coast Guard thing, but we're right on Lake Michigan, and there's a lot of water. And
there's a lot of waterways here.
A lot of waterways.
So the sheriff's Sheriff Patrol and the Coast Guard go out, and they go around the waterways and the little lakes that are in the area. And I provide them with custard coins to give to the children.
Custard coins are?
They're little blue coins that if you bring them into a Culvers restaurant, you can get a free scoop of custard ice cream.
And how do you get a custard coin? Can I get a custard coin?
If you wear your life vest.
Ah, very good.
Tom, I'll give you a couple bucks, okay?
So I try to get involved with the schools. The churches support us tremendously, so I give back to the different organizations. It's a little overwhelming for me to talk about this because we do so much in this community, but it's not because we have to. It's because I want to reach out to them and let them know that thank you for helping me be successful, for helping our team be successful, for providing jobs for families, and I can't thank everybody enough for that.
How do you decide? Sometimes it's hard to say no.
It is.
How do you decide that?
Well, I have to pick and choose. And I have to find out what is the right fit for us, because there are some organizations that it's not the right fit for us, but there are others that it works out well. So I will try different things, and in my marketing program from quarter to quarter, I switch things up. And if I do one organization one quarter, I'm not going to do that same one the next. So I try to give everybody a fair
Oh, so you rotate through?
I rotate, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And things that work well for us, I continue to do them. And develop partnerships. Like with WGHN, they've been a great partner. And we do a lot of events together, and it's a win-win situation all the way around. And having the relationships with the schools and the athletic departments, and with the nonprofit organizations like Love Incorporated and Salvation Army, that's something that I know we're helping our community. And so I want to be involved in that.
And you don't have to do that. I mean, and you're working how many hours a week?
Well, some people say...
Be honest.
Some people say I don't work at all, so because they never see me.
Craig had to come find you in the restaurant today. I mean, you weren't to be seen. You were in the back.
I work a lot. I'll say that.
But you enjoy your work, and see, that's the thing with passion, and you're with people that you love and your family. And I'm talking about the employees at the restaurant, and because we're all family. The guests that come on the radio program, they're family. They're part of our what we call our collective family, where we all have the same morals and the same values and the same outreach, and we want to try to engage people in doing and helping. And like with Larry Cooper, our 76-year-old man who wouldn't be with us today. And that's the truth. He would not be with us today if he did not work at Culvers. These types of situations are very vital to our world, to our country, to our local communities. Craig, talk about a little bit from the corporate side of things. Did you inspire this from your parents? How did that work out? How did that come about? The community service.
It's just... Well, that's a great question. Where did it come up? I don't know. I guess it came from doing the right thing, you know.
It wasn't just a marketing thing then. It wasn't just
no,
it wasn't at all. See, that's the whole thing.
You know, I talk about sharing when I get a chance to talk about leadership, especially with younger people, high school kids, and university kids, and I talk about giving back. And you know, they don't have any money to really write a check to anybody. Honestly, for me, the easiest thing for me to do is probably to write a check to some charitable organization, because my time is so valuable. All of our times, you know, everybody's time is very, very important to them, or should be. But young people, they may not, like I said, they don't have the money to write a check, but they do have some time. And if they can find some organizations and give a little of their time, they may find their future vocation. I so remember a lady that worked for us for quite a number of years that got involved with the Red Cross. And we were also sending her through risk training as well for Culvers. Well, she just had a passion for this, and she had a passion for the Red Cross. And I remember one day she, tapped me on the back and said, "Craig, I'd really like to go to work for the Red Cross." And she found that passion, through giving of her own time is what she did. And that's what young people have the opportunity to do as well, giving of their time to some charity, and who knows, they may find their future vocation. And when you find that vocation that you have such a passion for, I think you said this earlier, you'll never work another day in your life. You won't. But Culvers has got a culture of that, of giving back. And, for example, our VIP scholarship program, where we give out scholarships to our high school seniors primarily, but also college students. To date, I believe we've given away $3 million to them. And then our operators. Our operators have so many share nights where they'll give 10% away, 20%, 25%. I've had them give away 100% of the revenues for a day, which can amount to a lot of money. They've just got that heart. And I'm so blessed to have operators like that. They believe in giving back.
With Angela Taylor and Craig Culver, we're talking about family, we're talking about Culvers, and this is the Boomers Rock Radio Talk Show. We'll be right back.